This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we left off with Gilly. Now we got Drake. Okay, so Drake posts a safe full of money for some reason. A lot's going on with this Drake case, too, with UMG. I don't know how he's going to release this album going through it with UMG. I mean, it's just, it doesn't seem realistic, because why would they want to fund the guy that's going against them? But we'll see. And then he has this whole renewal going on. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think they're going to push this album at all. This is going to be a weird, because I think this is his last obligation. And then it's up for grabs. But he put a safe full of money up. UMG's proceeding with the case with him. They're not going to settle. And I think it'll get right up into the point where, you know, if they find good evidence against UMG and Kendrick and everything, and they kind of, I'll break this down later because this is a whole video in itself, but they did find a guy that was helping with something, and Drake had outed this in one of the diss songs. I'm not saying that Drake won. You know, Kendrick obviously won the battle, but like, there's a lot of weird legal stuff happening now. It's weird. All right, so we got Big Meech. Obviously, this guy is good at imitating Big Meech right now. His name's Burn Poe. We know who he is, you know, but he's funny. He found the same shirt, everything. Busta Rhymes. This is an example we were talking about before of yes men in the studio. So, you know, in this one, he's like, I just can't believe it. I got to pinch myself. This is right before he got his star on the Walk of Fame. And all these yes men in the studio, he's like, he's like, I did it, bro. I did it. And everyone's like, yeah. And you got a nice spot, too. Like, that's the best part of this trip. You know, this is what yes men do in studio. They just keep feeding their little moment. Like, oh, yo, man, your stars are going to be pointier than every other star on the Hollywood Boulevard, man. And he's like, yeah. He's like, yo, man, we're proud of you, bro. These guys are dispensable. Busta Rhymes would throw them away in 2 seconds. Like, that's just how it is, man. You know, these rappers, entertainers be having these yes men around that just boost their ego. Busta Rhymes recently has just been said, you know, things don't stop. Like, bro, it's over, bro. Like, but when you release music, nobody cares, bro. Like, Busta Rhymes has had a weird career, because he's had the kind of career where, like, today you would be like, okay, yeah, he's a legend, yeah, because he was around that, you know, like, he's been a part of a lot of different stuff in hip hop, and he had a good run, but it's not a replayable run. Like, you're never going to be like, yo, I got to go hear that Busta Rhymes song from back in 2003. Like, no. Who drinks Cavassier right, today? You know, it's like, a lot of that was like, a lot of the music he made was vibe music. And without the label pushing it, it wouldn't have been as big as it was. These labels really, we could see in the new Tyla release. Tyla just released an album. We'll get to that in a second. When the label's not behind you, sometimes it's just not moving. It's just not going to move. Kevin Gates and NBA YoungBoy squashed their beef after falling out in 2018 when Kevin Gates showed love to Fredo Bang. Yeah, back then, NBA YoungBoy was really taking that Fredo beef seriously. And if you on one side, you on one side. NBA YoungBoy's still young, but he was really young back then, so he wasn't even thinking properly about that. So Tyla's latest move sells 3,700 units in the U.S. What we call this? Triple plastic. Like, she got that plastic plaque on the way. Listen, this girl is in an impossible situation because that Water song is bigger than anything. And then after that, she had the song with Gunna. And that, once you have a song like water. You're gonna get like 2 or 3 more songs, but they're trying to market her like the new Rihanna. It's obvious. It's not the same, you know. She just doesn't have the same grab as Rihanna did. It's just a fact, you know. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. She doesn't have the. It's just not. People aren't gravitating towards Sam. Halle Berry's ex-husband, David Justice, says she proposed after 5 months of being together. He claims he left her because he couldn't picture her as a mother because she couldn't cook or clean. To speak about that 30 years later is crazy work. That's all I could say. Yo, bro, leave your relationship from 30 years ago. 30 years ago. You're talking about your relationship from 30 years ago, bro? like it's a big deal? That just shows me that guy, he never did anything else. Did he? I don't remember him anything else. Billionaire Byron Allen strikes a $171 million deal to sell 10 local TV stations to Atlanta-based Gray Media. This, I think he's poising to try to buy BET again. BET looks like it's in a lot of trouble. They're getting rid of award shows. They don't know what to do with the channel. It still does reruns of movies. Like, they don't know. Like, there's nothing on BET that people tune into anymore. They don't have any special programming. Like, back in the day, you had your music channels. Then they started to introduce some, like, reality TV stuff. But, like, I don't know. There's just nothing special about BET anymore, which is unfortunate because it was a good channel at one point. But I don't know. They tried to move it into like another extension of reality TV, and they probably should have like stuck with that. They kind of like halfway did it, you know, and then MTV completely did. It's the same company basically under Viacom. It's just for some reason Viacom didn't do the same thing with BET to keep it alive, and they didn't balance the TV and they didn't balance TV and music. MTV barely did either, but I don't know how they're still in business. I guess it's just because they went full reality. Top 5 has been down with Kanye West. This is an old picture of him and Kanye. Obviously, he's been linking with Kanye recently. Drake's probably looking at it sideways, but Drake still keeps Top 5 around for some reason. What does he offer? Like, you got to wonder, what does he offer? But nothing but trouble. But he recently was dissing Pressa, who's also down with Drake, saying that, you know, Pressa gets his chains taken by girls, and this. They just, Pressa and Top 5 used to be super cool, but now they hate each other. So that's that. Top 5 is just one big liability to me. And then lastly, we got Gunna. And Gunna, okay, so if you're going to be down with Young Thug, you better diss Gunna. That's just how he puts it out there. Gunna just released a great album. Again, third great album since being locked up. Meanwhile, Young Thug's dropped Struggle tracks, right? Struggle tracks, and he dropped one when he got out with Future that just wasn't it. So, of course, Peewee Roscoe speaks out.
CIA dropped the album today. The police was in his yard last night shutting the mall, the party down and everything, man. Yeah, Officer Warner. Yeah, call him. Yeah, man. Wife is for the little homies. Yeah. But we fuck with Wifey. We fuck with him. Wifey in the town. Shit, he right there. Troop rolling over in his grave, you understand me? Oh, man. The CIA dropped that.
Yeah, okay. Gunna copped out and pled guilty. Thug copped out and pled guilty. It just doesn't make sense. Peewee Roscoe got his own little weird stuff, too. So he should chill. But anyways, that's it for right now. I'll check you guys in the next video. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let me make sure I got everything. This is stuff from the first video. Let me see. All right, that's it. I appreciate you guys. Peace.